Hey guys, welcome to the first day of Unlocked to 90. And earlier when I was talking about in the last video of, how do we fit things in? We're always so busy, everything's going on. Well, sometimes you got to put it all together. I got the Florida Georgia game going on for you, so you don't miss anything here. But really, it's all about a system, and we're moving together, moving forward in this 90 days. And the system that we're going to do, we got 4 things we want to think about. The first thing is movement, the mobility of your joints. The second is flexibility. How elastic are your muscles? Third is strength. How much force can you generate? And then the fourth is balance. Can you balance? And honestly, all these kind of interrelate, so some of the exercises may play a little bit, part in all of them. But I want to take you through a few exercises real quick that are going to be the main ones that you can use now, but also the super important ones to use long term. Because as we go through these exercises, no matter if you're a professional athlete, maybe you're someone that works out a lot already, or maybe it's just all new to you, these are really good because it basically releases the tension off the body so things can realign so everything works more efficiently. So let's get started. So lying on the back on a mat, if that's too much for you, you can use these on a bed, but sometimes you want a firm surface, so because you don't want that pelvis to rotate, and we want to have a good smooth motion. So if you can, something firm, or even a bench. If you have access to a bench, a wide bench rather, because we want to go through the motion. So lying on the back, let's get started with the knees bent. So what I do is I start about shoulder width apart with the feet, and then as I go back, I call these windshield wipers. So I can put my hands on the knees if I need to. That lets me know that I'm shoulder width apart. Hands can be by the side, out to side, doesn't matter here. You're just gonna go slowly side to side. So with the windshield wipers, usually I'll start with about 10 each way. You don't wanna go too fast, and especially if you have back problems, you may just tailor it to where you're going partial and then work your way into it. So it also depends on how tight you are. But in general, I just try to keep a tight stomach. It's okay if the hips come off a little bit. Usually, it's about 10 each direction, so 20 total. I'll usually do sets of 10, but the windshield wipers are just nice, easy way, get motion in your hips, the pelvis can realign. Then we're gonna move into crossover windshield wipers. So the crossover windshield wipers, same thing. It's gonna be a lot more torque and pull though on the hips, low back, so you wanna go slow. So again, I'll try to keep head down, back flat, so the shoulder blades are touching, and just slow side to side with the knees. Cross another direction. So again, only go partial way, work your way into the motion. These always work really well, going into a workout program, because it helps loosen everything up, especially the lower extremity and the back, so you don't hurt your back. So the next one's pretty basic. I'm gonna actually extend here. What I want you to do is straighten the leg, right leg, pull the left knee toward you. Hold it for a second or two, all the way out. Hold it for a second or two, all the way out. Again, we're gonna do 10 on each side. Nice and easy. Switching sides, 10 on the other. So the whole goal here is getting the femur, again, moving in the capsule of the hip. Open the hip up. Again, keep your head down. Relax. I just lifted up for purposes so you can hear me and actually see. But I want you just nice, gentle, nothing real fast, especially if you have knee problems, you can grab behind. The next exercise you can do, keep the knee and hip at 90 degrees. Grabbing with the opposite hand, pulling over. So nice, easy stretch on the hip. This is the modified piriformis one. You can feel the muscles heal. If you're tight, again, slow, hold it for a second or two, kind of rocking back and forth here. So 10 each way, same thing on the other side. Nice, easy pull. Check the score of the game. See what's going on. Good. So 3, I usually do 3 sets of 10 each way on all these exercises. So those are the main ones, the windshield wipers, shoulder width apart, side to side, crossover, 10 each way, switch legs, 10 each way, the knee pull, in and out, and then modified piriformis, knee and hip 90 degrees, pulling across. So that's a great start. Again, that kind of releases the tension in the hips, helps realign the setting of the pelvis so the muscles aren't so tense. So as we move forward into other exercises later on, you're not feeling all those tweaks and pulls on your low back, and it actually helps, again, realign the pelvis. If we have a aligned pelvis, then our spine's not twisted, our shoulders not twisted, our neck's not twisted. So nice and easy, not too hard. If you have any questions, reach out to me, but I'll look forward to sharing the next ones.